Hello again. I just decided to make a video to talk about the Brazilian keratin treatment. I haven't really had any requests. I haven't had any requests. I shouldn't say I haven't had really any. I haven't had any requests to do this video, but I know I have a lot of friends who are constantly asking me about my hair. If you knew me before, you would know that my hair is naturally extremely curly. I hate it that way. I don't think it's a flattering look on me. So I pretty much would blow it dry as much as humanly possible. But it would take me a good 40 minutes to an hour to get my hair blown dry, especially with the length that I keep it. I mean, you can't tell when I'm sitting at this angle, but my hair is down to the middle of my back. And I do like to keep my hair pretty long. I like it a lot better than having short hair. So it's just more flattering on my face shape. So I would always blow dry my hair. Rarely would I ever have my hair curly. I was looking for a picture to show you guys of me with my hair curly, and I pretty much have none. This is the only one that I could find. I'm not sure how well it's going to come out, and I'm covering my face because I was in London and it was kind of yucky outside, and I look horrible in this picture, but it was the London Wax Museum, Madame Tussauds. And I couldn't really straighten my hair there, A, because I didn't have a blow dryer with the proper, whatever it's called, plug thing, and B, because it was so humid there all the time anyways that it would just frizz up. So here's my normal, natural hair. If you can tell at all how curly that is, see? It was it's hectic curly. My hair was a lot lighter in that picture too. I had a lot of highlights at the time. But my hair is crazy curly, so I've done a million things. I had done, a regular relaxer. I did the Japanese chi, which fried my hair, toasted. My ends were disgusting. I've basically done every straightener possible that you could do. I've done it. The only thing that I found that I'm obsessed with is the Brazilian keratin treatment. A lot of celebrities do it. Nicole Richie does it, I know. I can't remember any other celebrities offhand, but I know Nicole Richie talks a lot about her Brazilian blowout. It's really good if you have really curly hair. I can't recommend every type. I don't know what the name of mine is, but I know a lot of them use really intense formulations of formaldehyde, and I know that's not very healthy for you. Lots of them it's really scary, but lots of them you have to wear a gas mask, and the person who applies it to you has to wear a gas mask as well because of the fumes. The one I do, I have done that one before, wearing the gas mask and all. Won't do it again. But the one that I do now is not like that. I actually found a man who's from Brazil who does them here in Miami. But so I'm obsessed with him, and I'm obsessed with the way that he does it. But it's a fairly long treatment. It takes maybe 3 or 4 hours, depending on how much hair you have, of course. Price varies depending on where you get it, and there's a couple different formulations. One of them, you have to leave it in your hair for 3 or 4 days. You can't put your hair up. You can't put your hair behind your ears. You can't wear a hat. You can't do anything. You have to just leave your hair alone so that it doesn't dent. And then there's another kind that you can wash out immediately after they put it in. They wash it out of you. That one tends to be a little bit more expensive. But anyways, I highly, highly recommend it if you have very unmanageable curly hair. It completely eliminates the frizz factor. Living down here, there's a lot of humidity, especially going into the summer, and as soon as we hit August, it's going to be rain central, humidity central, and this completely eliminates frizz. I do not have any frizz whatsoever. I can have just gone out of the shower, gone like this with the blow dryer a little bit, and walk outside in the rain, and my hair won't puff up. Whereas before, I would blow it dry, and if I didn't blow dry every single piece to the point where it was completely dry all the way through, my hair would frizz up like a fluff ball. That does not happen. It has never happened since I've done my keratin. I mean, this is the kind of thing that eventually it will start growing out, and you have to redo it, but I only have to do it twice a year, and it completely eliminates my having to go to the salon ever for a blowout or a styling or whatever, because I just do it myself. I did it this last time 2 weeks ago, and I have barely had to blow dry my hair since I got it done. It's a really, really amazing treatment. So I highly, highly recommend it if you are looking for straight hair. It basically works with the keratin that's in the hair follicles. It's like a thorough conditioner for each strand of hair so that your hair is completely coated, completely hydrated from within. So that's what makes it not frizz from the outside. One of the things, you do have to use sulfate-free hair products after you've done it. I used to use like very specialized brands. Now, luckily, L'Oreal came out with this shampoo called L'Oreal Everpure. It's the sulfate-free color care system. They have them in different formulations. This one is smooth. I also have the volumizing one, and there's also one for moisturizing. They came out with shampoos and conditioners in this sulfate-free line. I find that the conditioners doesn't really matter because they don't really have that many sulfates in them to begin with. When I first started doing this, the lady who did my keratin told me, basically, if it's a shampoo that comes out clear, chances are it has sulfates in it. If it comes out creamy, chances are it doesn't have sulfates in it, and it's, safe for your hair. So all conditioners are creamy. I haven't really used any specialized conditioners. I use my same old L'Oreal in a tub. Very hydrating. The other thing I have noticed that is kind of a con about this is I have to wash my hair a lot more often than I did before. Since it so thoroughly hydrates your hair follicles, it tends to make your scalp oily a little quicker. Maybe it's just me. I'm not really sure. But I also used to color treat my hair quite a bit, which I know dries your hair out a little bit more. So I used to have to wash my hair maybe once a week. Since I stopped coloring my hair, it's been quite a few years now, I think I would have to wash my hair maybe every 3 days before I started doing the keratin. Now it's pretty much within 48 hours I have to wash my hair again. I don't know that it would last me a full 48 hours before I put it up in a ponytail or something. Anyways, I really, really love it. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me. I am by no means a hair expert. I don't know all the technical jargon. Feel free to Google it. I mean, you might find a couple of scary things about it, but it all depends on which formulation you use and who applies it to you. If you find someone that really knows what they're doing and they use the safe versions of it, there are organic versions of it as well. If they use one of the safe versions, it's completely safe. It does wonders for your hair. I really can't say enough positive things about it. For the few little drawbacks that it has, I think it's highly, highly worth it. I put such minimal effort into my hair now every day. And it's this beautiful, straight, silky. It always looks shiny. It always looks healthy. I mean, it's gorgeous. Literally, I blow dry my fronts. I go like this with my blow dryer till it's not even fully dry. And I walk out the door and it will dry completely straight. I mean, after a while, you're eventually going to have to start drying the tops. If you have really curly hair, you'll have to start drying the tops a little bit more carefully because they will start to grow out and you'll see your curls start to show. But it's usually, I can hold out 6 or 7 months before I have to redo the treatment. And I mean, I think it's well worth it. It's expensive. It makes your hair, you have to wash it more often. But I mean, if you think about it, Miami blow dries are very expensive at the salon. I think they're up to like $40 or $50 if you go in just for a blow dry. If you think about people who go in for weekly blow dries, I don't have to go in ever. I go in twice a year to get my keratin done. I know I should go more often, but I go twice a year and get a trim. And that's it. That's my hair expenses for the entire year. So I feel like I save a lot of money in the long run. Anyways, that's my little spiel about keratin, the hair, Brazilian keratin treatment. Like I said, feel free to message me if you have any questions, any comments. If you don't agree, that's fine. You don't have to do it. I just love it for myself. I've recommended it to quite a few people who have done it and loved it as well. It's not for everyone. So you might love it, you might hate it, but I recommend it 110%. Okay, that's all for my keratin spiel. Adios.